everyone, welcome back. So today's video I am going to be showing you the best way to cut the seal on your playing cards. Some say this is a little bit OCD, but I feel like it looks so much better when you neatly cut the seal rather than just cutting along like Ashley does. It's a really cool way and I hope that someone's going to get some use out of this. I'm just going to remove the cellophane and then we'll get started. Right, so we'll talk about the box without the seal, just to give you an example. So I've got a deck here which doesn't have a seal. And the thing that we're going to be focusing on is this little dent here. And that's usually where you put your thumb so you can open the cards nice and easy. Basically, we're going to be cutting it with a playing card and it's going to go down where this dip is. And it's just going to look a lot neater. And also I'll show you some ways to tidy it up if it doesn't go 100% according to plan. You're going to need a playing card and your deck of cards that you want to use. A lot of people use their nails, but I just always use the playing card. So what we're going to start by doing is pushing where that dip is. So you're just going to take your thumb and you're just going to push where the dip is. And you're basically going to follow it all the way up. Because you want to make sure when you start putting the playing card here, it's going to know to go down like that. So you just take your time with this and have a look. And if I show you on the camera, you can see that I've got the little dip there after applying some pressure. And I'm just going to tidy that up a little bit more. And you just kind of apply gentle pressure. Sometimes you might want to push a little bit harder. With some seals, it's actually a lot more difficult, but yeah, hopefully this goes down well, because otherwise this isn't going to be much of a tutorial. I think that's about good enough. Yep, if you can see on the camera, kind of made it quite clear. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get this playing card. I'm going to put the corner in just here, so near the edge. And then all you're going to do is have your index finger here and you're just going to push very gently and then kind of do a little up and down motion. And then what's going to happen, because you've made that dent, the card is going to follow where you've put that indent. So if you do that and then you make that little bit there, doing the back and forth motion like that, you're going to get about halfway. Some people will carry it on, but that's not what I do. What I do is I basically put the playing card in the other way and then I just start again, but I'm applying pressure with my ring finger this time. And then I'm just going to slowly try and cut there like that. Now, this is not the best job, to be honest, but it's a different seal to the normal bicycles, but that's okay. There's an easy way to do this. Basically, to tidy this up, this is basically just the excess bits of stickers. And what you're going to do is you're going to push on those and kind of tuck them in like that to the box. There we go. And that's all we need to do. And we just need to apply pressure like we were at the beginning, just on the edges there, just to tidy them up. And that looks pretty decent actually. And this may take you a little bit of time, but to be honest, with normal USPCC seals, it's not that bad at all. But you're just gonna take your time and just try and tidy it up as much as you can. Sometimes if you get your nail and just run it along like that, it's going to help. Then you're just going to kind of rub the excess off. This is kind of a worst case scenario, but I've noticed some newer decks, the seal's a lot harder to cut. But basically, that's the idea of it. You just want to give it a neat kind of look. So when you're taking your cards out of the box, it's just, one, a lot easier to do, and two, it just looks better. This may not have been the best example to use a deck with a different shaped seal, to normal USPCC. I think you get the idea, and it's probably good for you to see the kind of issues that you can run into. But the most common issue I run into is the excess sticker situation at the bottom. And then you've just got to take your time and you tidy it up. The top bit of the seal is never going to be perfect, but if you do what I told you a minute ago, then you should get a cleaner sort of look. I will probably tidy this up a little bit, spend a bit more time on it, but it's just a bit of patience, and yeah, the longer you spend on it, the better it will turn out. But that was pretty much the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video.